So many entrepreneurs out there have started probably at least three business models in 2024. And what a lot of people don't see is the success that you get when you focus on one of them. They do one, think it doesn't work, and then switch to the next one. When in reality, to actually build success, you have to stick with that one business model and keep going, and it will exponentially grow. A lot of the people that do make success, they don't document their journey until they've finally made some money. A lot of people that I know haven't made money in SMMA after 6 months of trying to get a client, doing cold calling every single day for 6 months until they finally got their first one. While you might have just quit after 2 weeks. How can you honestly think that that's a good benchmark to test a business at when you've only been doing it for 2 weeks? Other people are out there doing it for 6 months. I've tried YouTube automation, growing Instagram pages, selling like Chat GPT, NoFap courses. I've tried even car detailing, like lawn mowing, and then SMMA twice. And I'm currently in my second stint of doing SMMA. And each one of these businesses could have succeeded if I kept with it. And it was only that I finally found success in one when I finally stuck with it for more than a month straight of hard work. I wanted to look for the easy way out. I kept buying courses, info products, coaching. Well, I never bought coaching. I mainly bought courses, and that's the dangerous thing, is that most information can be found online for completely free. And I kept getting into the trap of buying my way into the easy lane, when in reality, nothing is easy. Everyone was telling me that one thing was too oversaturated and that I had to switch and do another thing. People were telling me to get their course, and in reality, I didn't really care what I was doing. I just wanted to escape university and get out of the 9 to 5 cycle. And realistically, I could have done that with any business model, and I decided to stick with SMMA. It could have been anyone else though. Now, before we continue with how you can actually pick the right business model and stop flipping between them and finally pick one, stick with it, work really hard, and get results, click the top link in the description right now. Join my Skool community. It's completely free. Connect with other like-minded entrepreneurs, and I think that you'll achieve your goal 10 times faster if you have a good community behind you. That's what you're trying to escape too, right? I mean, if you're watching this, chances are you don't want to go to university. You don't want to be in a 9 to 5, getting 5% salary increases, if that, every single year, having to suck on the boss's dick, basically, to make a bit of ends meet. When in reality, you want to be in charge of your own income and making your own income through your skills. And on top of that, these people, they work the 9 to 5 for so long, save everything into an index fund. And yeah, you're a millionaire at 60, but you're 60. What are you going to do when you're 60? You want to be a millionaire in your 20s. Think about it. The school system has not changed in 150 years. What do you think has changed in the world in the past 10 years? 5 years? In the past 10 years, there's been the introduction of social media and Instagram going into the business world, and now there's AI, now there's like online coaching with Zoom and Skool and all that. And how is the school system not aligning with that? I mean, clearly they're two completely different paths, and you can choose one or the other, but that's just going to determine your future result, and that's in your hands. Now, of course, something like high school is a great thing to finish. I am not saying to drop out of high school at all, or even elementary school. I don't know how old you are. But in terms of going to university, if you want to be an entrepreneur, I would seriously think about the opportunity of just not doing it. Giving 1 year of entrepreneurship a try. Because who knows, in 1 year, a lot can happen. And this goes right back to consistency. I'm not saying that you need to be David Goggins, but if you actually want success in one business model, you need tracked consistency. You need to find one task that moves the needle in terms of it can actually make you money. Like if you're an SMMA, that would be cold calling. If you're in e-commerce, that could be doing more marketing for your product. Something like that you need to be doing every single day for at least 30 days, and then you'll start seeing some form of success. And you need the right mentality for that too. You need to shift your mindset into a winning mentality. Your baseline mindset right now is probably someone that doesn't actually win. You probably see yourself as someone that's never achieved success. But if you can reprogram your brain and put yourself into the position of someone that is capable and that can actually win, then that's extremely powerful. And the way you do this is through reinforcing small wins into your mind. You think, yeah, I am consistent because I've been bulking up in the gym and I've looked better in the gym. Or, yeah, I can step out of my comfort zone because I talked to that one girl that I was scared of talking to and I got her number. Things like that you need to remind yourself of to reinforce the fact that you do have a winning mentality. And once you build up consistency, you'll figure out what you like and what business model you actually want to pursue, because you have to figure out what actually excites you the most. Maybe it's closing big deals. Maybe it's making a new product. Maybe it's marketing in general, social media management. I don't know. But you're only going to know that through dedication and consistency, and keep trying, keep scratching that next itch that you have. Maybe you don't even fall into the category of an online business and instead you want to do physical stuff in person, like laboring activities like car detailing or lawn work, or even like a moving company. Anything like that, you can literally do enough and consistently and you'll gain a ton of money because just of your experience. And that just comes down to the fact that any business out there can pretty much succeed with enough tweaking, and it's just your job to find that out. So point being, if you want to stop flipping business models and pick one and stick with it, pick one that excites you. Something that, yeah, might be tough sometimes to do, but if you can imagine the joy and fulfillment that it will bring you, what is the greatest out of that? And also, think about which one will provide you with pain that you can actually tolerate. Can you deal with rejection? Then maybe SMMA is for you. Can you deal with working a ton, putting a ton of time into a product, and then having no one buy it? Maybe e-commerce is for you. If you can deal with those things, then that's what you should use as your strength. You got to understand that there's going to be ups and downs, and you're not going to get anywhere if you can't stay throughout the downs, because you're going to start a business and it's going to look really, really great, and then you're going to find the first roadblock that you come in, and it's going to plummet your motivation. And that is when most people quit. But as long as you keep going and stay on the horizon, then you're in for a treat.